All Saints and Pure Shores, good morning. Thanks so much for having the morning drive on. We're live on Facebook with Dr. Charlotte Lim. She is 79 years old. She's a retired anthropologist, and she's in better shape than any 79-year-old I know.
And even those who are half her age, okay?
Yes.
So she is very famous as the pull-up grandma. She can do 100 pull-ups. We're talking about barbell squat, her own weight. And she's here to talk about her fitness journey and to encourage more seniors like herself to go to gym. But you know what? I think, Charlotte, you are here to encourage all of us to get fitter and be a better, version of ourselves. So let's get talking. She's also here with...
Yeah, she's here with fitness instructor, daughter and co-founder of Bespoke Fitness, Yan Lin. So Charlotte, you started this journey when you were 72.
Wow.
Why? Why start this journey?
Yes.
Did it come from you? Did it come from your daughter? Where did this thing come from?
I think it's a mix. My daughter told me one day that, Mom, I think you better come to the gym and join us at classes. So being very obedient, I showed up. And at that point in time, there were also stories coming up from the gym of how people were able to fix their diabetes.
Of course.
Yes.
And then a very close friend of mine, at that time 60 years old, she was able to fix her high cholesterol. And the doctors had told her from the time she was in her 20s, oh, it's a genetic thing, you can't do anything about it. But at 60, she fixed it. She became normal on the scale.
Wow. So
all these testimonies plus Yan prompting helped me.
Wow.
So you never looked back. You
Never
went
looked
into the
back.
gym. You never looked back.
What was that first goal you wanted to achieve?
Yes.
Actually, I never had a particular goal as such. If you want to talk about that, maybe to do a sit-up. Because I saw people 60, 67 all doing sit-ups. I say, why is it that my knees and my ankles always have to be anchored and to be assisted to do a sit-up? So I just kept on practicing whatever she was telling me to do during the entire year. And within a year, I say, hey, I'm going to stop this using this prop, and I'll sit up on my own. I did, and I never turned back. And today I can do hundreds of sit-ups.
My goodness. I wish I could just, I want to poke your belly just to feel how it's
feel
like
a six-pack.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Good Lord. Really got definition. Wow. And it's hard. It's very wow. I could chop veggies on that.
The only time my stomach gets that hard is after a good plate of nasi lemak.
Yeah, after the visit to the buffet line,
Yes,
right? Yes.
yes.
No, the different kind. We don't want to encourage that one today.
No, wrong one.
I've got a question for Yan Lin. I mean, you got your mom into the gym. I mean, sometimes it's a little bit too close. Right, when you have to coach your own mom, what was that like? And also, what were the biggest changes you actually noticed in your mom during that first year? So, what were the challenges, and what were the biggest changes you noticed in your mom?
Okay, so I think that I always say that I'm an outlier. So when it comes to dynamics, children and parents, typically the parents will not listen to the children. So they're like, let's go to the gym. They're like, nope. Let's eat healthier. Nope. So it's very hard to change. But my mom's actually just the reverse.
Oh, wow.
So when people tell me that it's great that you have your mom as an example and then you can train other old people. I mean, she has totally set the bar the wrong way. As in, she's made my life so easy that she'll grizzle and grumble a little bit, but then after that she's like, I just do anyway. And then she'll complain after. I'm like, thank you for registering your feedback. I have noted.
Oh.
And then continue.
So she's a lot easier than even some of your other clients.
Super easy.
Wow.
It's like she complains a little bit, then she does her own research, then she's like, okay, it's good for me, I will do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, so no issues with that.
So no challenges.
No
challenges.
challenges.
What are the biggest changes you noticed in her first year of this fitness journey?
I think that the biggest change is that we do it as a family unit.
Okay.
So me and my brother, we started the gym, and then my mom's on board, so that when we have dinner conversations over the meal table, we have something in common to talk about.
Oh,
I think my mom always says when she gives examples of other families, what do you talk about at the dinner table? Oh, eat more, the food very nice.
Yes.
But there's no like solid conversation. There's nothing
Right.
to bond over.
Right,
Even
right.
though you may live under the same roof,
Right.
it doesn't mean that
Or
you
even
have
sharing that
necessarily
meal.
have a good relationship. So we're very
Yeah.
conscientious about this.
Wow.
And also like my mom will do her own research about exercise and nutrition, and I think her recipes have evolved in that sense. She's like, oh, kale is quite good, so like add more of that.
So we want to hear more about that because as part of Charlotte's nutrition plan is this beef rendang. I'm like, what? I can get behind that. And also, join us on our Facebook Live. Answer the Facebook question. Actually, we'll give it to you right now. How many pull-ups can you do? Be honest here. Be honest, okay? WhatsApp in or even comment on our Facebook Live. And we want to show you a very inspiring set of photographs.
How many pull-ups can you do? Is that in real life or in your dreams?
Or is it like in real life? All right, so come and join us because we're going to show you a photo of like Charlotte as well as Yan Lin. Their before and after, their whole fitness journey. It's going to be truly inspiring. All right, come and join us on Facebook Live.
1FM.
Hey guys, remember we have our question running at the bottom of the screen, and today is actually it's a good point, FD. We must clarify.
in real life.
How many pull-ups can you do?
In real life.
Yes, not in your dreams, okay? Because in my dreams, my goodness, I can do it with just one finger.
I can do
Just do it.
thousands.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Thousands,
So in real life, all right, for
Okay.
me right now, it's going to be 0.5.
Really?
0.5. Just
You're-
a little bit, and then I'm like, oh.
But you're good. You can bend your arm. My arms won't even bend.
Ayo.
But anyways.
And answer it and you could win for yourself $150 worth of dining vouchers. This is from Wings Bar and Grill over at Riverside Point. We're talking about live band performances every single night and amazing food, American style wings, burgers, ribs, and so much more. Woo! Check out wingsbar.sg.
So we were talking about nutrition.
Yes.
And before we went on air, this did come up. The idea that people go, oh, I'm overweight, I'm not fit, I'm going to diet. And this has happened, without mentioning, with people in my own family where, oh, I'm going to cut out. But I've always said that's the wrong thing to do. Yeah. You eat whatever you want to eat. Make sure it's nutritious. That's what you need to do.
Right.
It's not just cut.
Right.
Am I right or not?
Yeah, fully agree with you. Because the way that we eat and have been doing so for more than 10 years now is an acronym that my son Tiet coined,
Okay.
SOAP.
SOAP.
Our food has got no sugar, no oil, no additives, and nothing processed. That's how we eat.
Wow.
And
Super
if we
clean.
need to socialize once or twice a week, we will eat out and we know that there will be plenty of soap out there.
Yeah.
Right? But we always get back 19 meals a week to what we normally eat and enjoy.
Okay.
So I can eat all the local meals, your curries, your beef rendangs, or whatever, but do it my style, without soap.
I can't imagine that you can make a delicious beef rendang in the soap style. No salt, no
No
oil,
sugar.
No
no
sugar.
sugar, no oil, no additives, and what is
No
it? Peas?
processed
No
foods.
How is that possible? Wow.
It's possible.
Is
Come
it?
and see what I do.
I would love to.
You
So
know-
this is the side presentation when we come to the gym, is it?
What's
Then
going to happen is you're going to have the Bespoke Fitness, right? And then a branch off, Bespoke Meals.
Oh yeah, actually
Please do
it
it.
is. It's actually
Oh,
called Burp.
really?
Yeah, we actually do sell our meals.
Oh my goodness.
People
Yes.
have been asking, so we started
Yeah,
to
so
sell.
people have been asking, and that's what eventuated. That's what
Oh,
happened.
wow.
It's like we do make these meals called Burp. So
But
Bespoke
you're
Eat Right
so
program.
Cute. You know something? Off air, right, guys? We were chatting with Charlotte and Yan Lin, and then we were asking, like, how many pull-ups can you do? And then you had this challenge. Somebody challenged you, 5,000 what sit-ups? Is that
Sit-ups,
it?
yes.
Sit-ups. And then Charlotte was like, I only made it to 3,000 because I had other things to do. Now I know what you're busy with. You're making all these burp meals.
Well, don't
3
forget,
times a week.
I also
3
have,
times a week.
I also have household chores. I don't have a helper. So I go to market, I cook, I clean.
Wow. You do everything. You know what?
You know, you're making other women look really bad, no?
Like me,
Seriously.
for example.
Encouraging them.
No, I think you've set an example. A lot. We said this before we started this interview. There are 10,001 reasons why I can't do it. But you're living proof that if you just put your mind to it, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can overcome.
You can overcome absolutely anything.
Yes.
Because if you've got all that housework and everything else that you put into your life,
Yes.
and you've still got time to go to the gym,
Yes.
And she's still working.
And she's still working. Wait, I thought you were retired. A retired
Well, I go to
anthropologist?
Perth. I would go to Perth 2 to 3 times a year.
To consult.
Spend a couple of weeks there because I hotel with my sister.
Good God. Sorry.
It keeps her brain active. That's the brain gym part.
No, but
All I can say is that I'm just shrinking.
How
I'm
do
just
you
shrinking
do
in the
this?
presence of Charlotte and Yan Lin.
I don't have that kind of energy.
Because you're
You know
on the
what?
radio all the time.
You know what? I know what's going on. Obviously, Charlotte and Yan Ling, they have more than 24 hours in their day.
I think so. You all have 27.
We all
the rest
know.
of it, yeah.
Yes, they're hiding those 3 hours from us, but I know they have extra hours in
Yeah,
their day.
because we're
I
working in
know.
our sleep.
Okay.
what? Actually, that
I-
might actually happen.
We've
Look at
come
them,
to a
look at
point now where I want to ask Charlotte this
Yeah.
question. You lift heavy and you're doing advanced movements now. How do you personally know when to push and when it might be risky for your body? How do
Yes.
you do that?
Well, for me, when I feel that I plateau, I need to challenge myself, increase the weight or time myself in such a way that I can do it more efficiently. So it's all about self.
Okay.
And on top of that, Yan has got what we call a workout for the day score that's up on the board. And she would recommend a Fit RX weight, for example. She said the optimum weight would be 10 kg for women and let's say 15 for men. And don't go less than half. So she sets the bar, minimum 5 kg for women, maximum 10.
10.
So I try not to go halfway. I try to go like 6. All right. So if I feel comfortable at 6, then months later I could go 7, 8, 9, and eventually reach her RX rate of 10
Of 10.
kg. Yes. So I push myself.
Okay.
Okay, but that's you. Yen, how do you know when someone is really trying or when someone is genuinely fatigued or someone's just trying to take the easy way out? How do you can you actually tell?
I can.
How?
There's a lot of
Okay,
drama.
we're helping you to cheat here. Okay, we're
There's
gonna
a
go.
lot of drama.
There's a lot of drama in the gym. I mean, I've been coaching for like 9 years.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I've coached like maybe about 5,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
9 years, and I've seen it all. I can see it in their movement. A lot of the time now, generally people tend to complain a lot whilst they're exercising. And I'm like, well, if you're complaining so much, maybe you should put more effort into lifting the weights, heavier weights, that kind of thing. So it depends on the individual. So depends on the circumstance, and I think I have a very good eye. And I think safety is really important. So
Sure.
if I see that a client is not able to lift a certain weight, then I will gently, if I don't want to damage their ego, if they're trying really hard to, dial back a little bit. Safety first, especially for older folks. I think that you never want to get injured. So
Okay.
that's
I
like
think
the no injury zone.
No, because once you get injured, then it might
Yes,
just stop
correct.
your fitness journey.
It takes a
right?
very long time to recover,
Yeah,
especially if they're
yeah.
older.
Okay.
So here's the thing then. We're going to show some pictures in a while. One last question. Are you a believer? Oh, no. Is it right or is it wrong? No pain, no gain.
Oh.
Not really.
Is it
Are
right
you
or wrong?
projecting?
I don't know. Because some people will say
Wow.
anyone who says no pain, no gain is wrong. Other people say there can be no gain without a bit of pain.
I
think
see.
acute pain is absolutely no.
Right.
But if you are aching a little bit,
Right.
it's fine.
That's fine.
Because that shows that you are growing.
Yes,
And
yeah.
your muscles are working. But if you are in such pain that you cannot get out of bed, you have to see the doctor,
That's
acute
too much.
inflammation, it's probably too much. You need to dial back. You
Right.
need to speak to your coach about that.
Understood.
I think I call them nice aches. You get these
Nice
nice
aches.
aches for 1 day, 1.5 days, and they're gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
because she
Then
no
maybe the
longer
next-
complains about not being able to sit on the toilet. Which was the initial, you asked me earlier,
Right.
that was the initial complaint when she
Yes.
first started.
Really?
Yes.
Because it was
You're
so-
aching
it was
all
so-
over. You have difficulty sitting and getting up from the toilet seat.
Wow. No, I absolutely know what you mean because, yeah. So now we're actually going to show you some incredible photos. Look at Charlotte.
my
All right.
Lord.
The
Yeah.
before and after. Now, she did start her journey at 72. So 2 years after that, you can see a bit of muscle going on. And
Already.
look at her today. What are you wearing? You're wearing wearing a weight vest. Is
Yes.
that it?
How heavy is that vest?
Yeah.
10 kg.
10 kilos.
Oh, that's
And there we
incredible.
are. Okay, none of the big three problems.
Look
Yeah.
at that blood. Look at that blood pressure.
My goodness, that is amazing. That is amazing.
You are 5.3.
Wow.
You can be too.
I am 5'8", 5.8, 5.9.
Okay, you're in the borderline.
Yeah,
category.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
borderline.
Yeah.
Easy to fix.
Easy to fix.
Very
no, wait.
easy to
Actually, you know
fix.
what? We're gonna go on air very soon. And look at this. This is
Look at
Yan
this.
Lin before and
That's
after.
the fact
Yes.
to fit.
That is crazy.
And then we've got one more of your brother, the co-founder.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
What?
Look
What?
at this.
Hey, hey.
And he did it when he was very old. Like, it was in his 40s, which is, well, about my age. That's why I
Wow,
can
so
say
he's
it's old.
50 today.
He's 50. He's
is the
53 now.
53 now, and he's
But
probably...
that's him at 50. That's not fair.
Still
No
looks like
one
that
should
at
look like
53.
that
No,
at
Wait,
50.
Still the same.
50, it is possible, right? It's possible for all of us. You know what? If Charlotte could reverse it,
Absolutely, that's
yeah?
crazy.
Okay, we need to find out more about this and share this with you on our online on air. So please come and join us on 1FM 91.3. Alrighty, the way you love me, Karen White. But hey, more importantly, Charlotte and Yan Lin here. This is all part of our Made in SG series. Now, Charlotte Lim, more famously known as the pull-up grandma or Aunty C, the lady who's able to do 100 pull-ups and more. She's going to talk about her fitness journey that was led by her daughter and also fitness instructor and co-founder of Bespoke Fitness, Yan Lin. Now, this is the thing, okay? We just shared on Facebook Live a couple of before and after photos of the three of them. Yan Lin, her mom, Charlotte Lim, as well as her brother, Yan Lin's brother,
Tiet, yeah.
Tiet. And he actually began his journey at 44. And you can just see, you need to watch our Facebook Live video, okay? Because
Yeah.
you need to see it for yourself. It is incredible. I like the fact that you guys were just like
Unreal.
most of us, you know what I mean? You had your weight issues, you know, you wanted to get fit, and you've done it. I think that really gives a lot of real hope to everyone, even myself, that we can all do it.
Okay.
Here's the challenge. Yes.
We've got a question on our Facebook page. I think.
Sure.
Before we get into the challenge, it's for Charlotte.
Okay.
Can you share your diet and workout schedule, and what is your weak spot?
My workout schedule.
So how many times do you train a week? How long
How
do you
long?
train?
I
What do you
go
do?
to Yan's class 3 times a week.
Is
And
it
I
a good
participate
class?
in a class.
Okay.
1 hour.
Yeah.
All right. So, but in between, I do what they call
Active recovery.
active recovery.
What is
Today, for example, is my active recovery day.
Okay.
So after this interview, I'll be doing 3 laps around my condo, which is like 1.2 kilometers. I'll jog around. Then, because she signed me up for a challenge the next 2 days without my permission, I have to practice
Normal. Yep.
the
normal.
negative pull-ups. I have to practice the incline pull-ups.
This
Those
is
are
at the
the two.
LDEX conference, by the way. Shout out
just-
to Robin
Oh,
Chi
wow,
and his
okay.
friends. Yep.
What is
Yeah.
negative pull-ups? It's like you do 10, but they're all, it doesn't count. So it's
No,
negative.
what's a
So,
negative
so
pull-up?
in a way, I'm exercising like 6 days a week. Right?
Okay. Do you have a weak spot?
Do I have a
So,
weak
so
spot?
this person is saying, for example, flexibility or whatever.
A weak spot, as in something that I don't like, and exercise.
No,
that-
something that
that you may still feel challenged by.
Challenged by.
Like maybe your
So is it your
agility,
flexibility, whatever?
Oh, my inability to do toes to bar. That's my weak spot. I see
what
them
is
doing
that?
it so gracefully
What is
in
toes
the
to
gym.
What is toes to bar?
So you hang on the bar with your arms straight and you bring your toes to touch the bar.
Why?
So you fold
You
yourself.
mean the human
Why?
body can do this?
Why do we
So
do
basically,
that?
she's
Why?
saying that her lower core is not so strong.
Strong, yeah.
And that's something that she may be working on, even though she has no goals. Yeah.
Okay, so
Wow.
next year,
Maybe.
when we see you again, you'll be
Wow.
like, I can do 100 of those.
This is crazy.
Toe to bar.
It takes years, all right? 1 year to do that
You
sit
already
up,
started at
4 years to
72.
do my chin up.
But you started at 72. You're way ahead of
It's
everyone.
never too late.
Charlotte,
Yes.
another question that dawns on me now. How do you get past the tough days?
The tough days.
Yeah. The days when you know you've got to do it, but you don't want to.
She
I guess-
complains the night before.
I would. I
As
could,
we all.
yeah, I could whine, but
But you showed up.
at the end of the day, I would still show up. And it's that value that I've had since my youth, which is whatever I do, I need to finish. Whatever I start, I need to complete. So that's been driving me. So whenever I do an exercise that takes a long time, because Yan's exercises are all tougher or toughest, right?
Wow.
And when I do any of those, and it takes me a long time, I will finish.
Okay.
It could take me 1 hour. Her challenges could take me 3 hours, but I will make sure I finish.
Wow.
And I feel so good after finishing, and give myself a treat of a lovely smoothie.
Oh, wow.
Protein
Okay.
smoothie.
Oh, protein. Yes, we must be
Wow.
careful what we eat. Yes. So we're going to find out more about the meal prepping that Charlotte does and what she can recommend on our Facebook Live. Come and join us. Don't forget to answer the question, okay? WhatsApp in. How many pull-ups can you do in real life? Be honest. Mine is 0.5. No, it's true. And I'm proud.
Very good.
I want a whole number.
Mornings are now the best.
Hey there! So don't forget about answering our Facebook Live question. How many pull-ups can you do in real life? And as I mentioned, mine is 0.5. Maybe, I feel inspired to bring that up to at least a whole number with our studio guest for today, pull-up grandma Charlotte Lim, all right, 79 years old, and also her daughter and her fitness instructor and co-founder of Bespoke Fitness, where all this magic happened for both of you, yes? Your fitness journey. Did you catch the photos of the before and after?
That's crazy.
How inspiring.
Unreal.
And then your brother as well. How I didn't even know someone could have that many abs.
Can.
I feel like it's not
That-
8-pack. That's like a 20-pack.
That's a carton right there.
Right there. No, it's
Yeah,
a box
yeah.
full.
It's a box full.
30
I just want to correct you there. It's not magic. It's hard work.
No,
It's
of
hard
course,
work.
of
Yeah,
course.
it's true. It's true.
Of course.
Okay, question from Facebook, do we?
Yes. So when meal prepping, are there particular sauces or condiments that you stay away from? And, many foods kind of contain all these hidden sugars, processed ingredients. What's your opinion to keeping meals still tasty, but I guess, with the soap?
Yes.
The soap ideal.
Could we explain the soap thing again?
One more time. So no
No sugar, no oil, no additives, and nothing processed.
And that all spells, the acronym
yes.
SOAP.
And basically use a lot of condiments. You might have to marinate food the night before. And then it also depends on how you start your wok or how you start your pot. I use a pot to cook so that it doesn't splatter all over the place. And you really have to be very imaginative. How do you make this tasty? How do you cook beef rendang the way that I do now, that people all enjoy and say it is wonderful and they want to buy it, ask us to sell it?
Well,
and
that's
we buy it.
exactly what you're doing,
But
right, with the bulk meals?
Take a look at what's on our screen.
What?
Yeah.
What's on the screen? Oh, my
That is
goodness!
Yeah,
that's an eat right
it's
program.
real food.
So,
So
burp
Monday is
stands for
nasi lemak.
Yep.
Wednesday is chicken curry. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, there's kaya in your bed. Friday is rendang.
Yes.
I don't mind this kind of diet, man.
Yeah, I would totally
I'm happy
do
with
it.
this diet,
So, wow. So, it's a program. How does this program work?
Full.
So we do cater 3 times a week.
Okay.
And it's called the Bespoke Eat Right program. And as my mom says, all the food on the screen is made with no sugar, no oil, no additives, and no processed food.
How is that
And we
possible?
are gunning for clean, local, comfort food.
Yeah.
Because most people, when they think of, I need to lose weight, I need to eat salad, I need to eat chicken breast.
Yes.
And it's like, how long can you do that for?
Right.
I mean, I honestly don't like chicken breast. I love broccoli, but I'm not a huge fan of salad either. So I want people to have sustainable food. And this is basically what we eat on a daily basis. And we look like this. So we don't
Okay.
have an issue with sustainability or like cravings or anything like
I
that.
was about to say cravings.
Yes.
So,
Is there such a thing as a healthy snack? Do you snack healthy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my mom is famous for snacking.
I snack all the
Famous
time.
for snacking.
She's always hungry in the middle of the day.
So, but what
I'm
do you?
hungry every 2-3 hours.
But
so
what do
I'm
you? What do
snack-
you? What do you snack on then?
I could snack on a hard-boiled egg. I could snack on a piece of sourdough bread that has got peanut butter on it and avocado on it. Wow. I could do a Chinese dessert, but no sugar.
Yeah.
Right?
So all her desserts like all her top
Ginkgo
trays like
nuts.
pulut hitam, bobo chacha, cheng teng, all your local favorites.
Oh.
They're all what we eat. It's just like no
Wow,
sugar. Yeah,
this
and
is
it
incredible.
works. And I think that you have to change your taste buds over time.
Okay.
If you look at our transformation photos, you notice
Yes.
that it takes time. Like mine
Yeah,
took
of
like
course, of
10 years.
so when did you start yours? Your journey?
My journey, I think I started in my mid-20s.
How heavy were you at that point?
I think the maximum was like 72 kilos.
Okay, and
Yeah.
what are the stats now?
57 kilos about. I'm 42 this year.
Well
But it took a long time to figure it out because there are so many fads and crazes, and I've done like everything, like keto lah, vegetarian lah,
Sure,
whatever,
sure.
and nothing really worked until I found something sustainable.
Okay, that's really important. That's a good takeaway. Keep it sustainable.
The thing I've always pushed here on the radio show is we see a lot of people on social media telling you what to do.
Yeah.
I worry that a lot of these people are not trained. And really, if you look at them, they're built like they're in a gym 6 days a week. So they assume you can do the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous. What do you, Yan, as a trainer, tell trainers or family members who are trying to create a plan for someone your mom's age? What do you tell them?
I think that the most important thing that I can tell them is to do it with your parents. Because ultimately they need the social network and the support.
Sure.
As much as you can give them a exercise plan or a nutrition program, hire them a coach, eventually they have to do it for themselves.
Sure.
And it's very difficult to find the intrinsic motivation. However, as you do it as a family unit, it's more fun, it's more encouraging. That's why
Right.
I think that a lot of well-meaning young people
Yep.
are messaging me about, oh, can I send my parents to you? I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but please don't treat it as a senior daycare. Okay?
That's the worry, yeah.
That is the issue. And the parents, they will come for a little while, then they'll drop off because like, the
it's-
kids are not there.
Yeah,
so
it's
what's
not
the point?
sustainable. Okay.
And I use the analogy of a childcare because when a child is small, they have no choice. The parents will just drop them off.
Yep.
But as an adult, you want the connection. Your grandparents, your parents, they want to be connected with their family members,
Sure.
not strangers from the street or old people. You assume that when they get together, they'll be friends. It's not the case.
Okay.
So
Sure,
do it
sure.
with your family. I think
that's
the
nice.
most
That's a
important
nice
thing.
point.
Very
Yeah.
good.
I want
have
to add to that.
Sure.
At FitRx, the plan that Yan has for us is the same for everybody. The elderly, the seniors are not separated out with a program of their own.
No adjustments.
No.
lighter weights.
We exercise together, never separated, and I think it's much. As a result, there's more camaraderie, and
Really?
It keeps you going, right? Because
it keeps me going. But I think that what's very important here is that we are all basically competitive.
It's human.
Okay.
Basically competitive.
Yes.
So when I can beat any of the younger people in the class, whoa, it's made my day.
Your
It's
day
made
is
my
done.
day.
Yeah.
You know what, FD? If we want to do this program right, I think we better not be in Auntie
In her
Charlotte's
class?
class.
I wonder-
'cause,
And the
7 a.m.
younger
I'll go
men-
any day that Charlotte's not going.
Yeah. No, but
On
she
the
goes to
alternate
6
days.
days a week.
And for the younger people,
Yeah.
they come into the gym. The first thing they do is to look at the scoreboard. If
Oh.
Aunty C's score is up there,
I need
you
to
know
beat
what they're
it.
thinking to themselves. We're going to beat her or at least equal her. And never lose face.
And then you
Right.
turn around and you
Bye.
go like, just try.
So-
Many have.
So it's quite fun.
So Charlotte, what are your goals in fitness? What are your goals in life now?
Goals in life and fitness for me are exactly the same. Embrace change, be teachable, be anchored in perseverance, and be in health. I think
Okay.
that's very, very important. And then I wish, for the people listening, I wish that they would emulate some of my lifestyle rather than think that as we all become older, we'll be weak and frail. Right? That's really your choice. And then before you know it, sarcopenia creeps in, and then
Sure.
you slide into osteoporosis.
Sure.
Why not take action and try and go down my path? Exercise like me 3 times a week. Eat like me, no soap.
Yeah.
And sleep like me 7 hours minimum a night.
Wow.
And that will keep you healthy.
Oh.
And on no medication. Until today, I've got no medication whatsoever. At my age, whenever I talk to anybody in the health services, like a few weeks ago when they came to the condo to do a check on the elderly, I said, I'm not on any medication. You should see her, the expression on her face.
She's like, no way.
Yeah.
My goodness, you are like the poster
So
child
exercise,
of
exercise is my medication.
Yeah. Wow.
We're gonna go back on air. I want you to say that last bit that you shared with us, how exercise is your medication. Come and join us on air, right, everybody?
And that's another throwback on 1FM 91.3.
Thin Lizzy and the boys are back in town. What a great throwback. We're talking to two very special people, Dr. Charlotte Lim, who is affectionately known as the Pull-Up Grandma, and her daughter, Yan Lin, who is a fitness instructor and co-founder of Bespoke Fitness. You were saying something about being visited at your condo, Charlotte, by some people checking up on...
Can we have you share that again and inspire
the
everyone?
elderly.
Yeah, so they were checking on, they were probably from the Ministry of Health, I reckon.
Oh,
and
yes, they come to give advice to the elderly.
Okay, in your condo.
Right.
And
yes,
then,
in
and
our
then
condo.
they asked you something, they were very shocked.
And she asked me, so what kind of medication are you on, Auntie? I said, what are you talking about? I don't take any medication whatsoever.
So rude.
Exercise is my medication.
I love that exercise is her medication. Like, wow.
So I told her, you need to exercise like me, eat like me, and have enough sleep like me.
Did you ask her, what are your medications? Huh? Asking me about my medication. What's your medication?
Yes.
And you look at this, Yan Lin is just beaming with pride as her mom talks about how she's not on any medication. That's how good her health is.
How many 79-year-olds do you know about to turn 80 and they are on no medication at all?
That's amazing. We have this question, Yan Lin, what is a good macro ratio to get lean? What is
a good macro ratio?
What does that mean?
Okay, I think they're talking about meals. So our meal plan is very simple. Look at a plate and you put your fist. You put 3 fists on your plate. So 1 fist of protein, 1 fist of leafy vegetables, and 1 fist of complex carbs. Don't make it complicated. Every lunch and dinner or breakfast is just 3 fists. People are like, oh, I need to have 1 thumb of fat, this amount of protein, this 100 grams of vegetables. It's so complicated. Simplify it. Just make it 3 fists. And I think that the primary reason is that Asians tend to skew more towards carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like char kway teow with 2 pieces of fish cake. Okay, that's not enough protein. So, and then especially seniors need more protein due to anabolic resistance.
Okay.
So encouraging seniors, 2 eggs is not enough protein. That's only 12 grams. You need like 30 grams. So going with 1 fist is a good.
They need at least 5 eggs. Wow.
4 or 5 eggs, per meal. Yeah. And seniors.
Meal.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
If
you're only eating eggs for
that's
protein.
a misconception because a lot of people are like, oh, you cannot eat so much eggs. But I've grown up, I would have like 2 eggs every day. My grandmother insisted upon it, and I love eggs. So we can hit up to 5 eggs, right? Okay. I have this
You've got a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I'm asking for a friend, okay? If you have an injury...
Don't look at me when you say a friend.
If you have an injury, like a slip disc, right? Or ruptured disc, and it is a safety concern, right? Such a serious thing. And you're how do you get back to fitness? How do you even improve your health because of an injury like that? Do you have any cases that you've worked with in your gym?
Yeah, my brother had a slip disc.
Huh?
Not in our gym. So we opened our gym 9 years ago. But prior to that, he was always into gymming and exercising.
Okay.
And under the so-called not watchful eye of a personal trainer, a very unprofessional one, he suffered a slip disc.
Okay.
And so he was out for many months,
Right.
and that's how he got into his very fat state. But he rehabilitated himself.
Okay.
So he physiotherapied himself,
Yep.
and he strengthened his back in the gym. So the issue with injuries is that, fine, you go to a physiotherapist, you recover to the point where you can get back into the gym to strengthen your injured portion, so that you can get stronger. A lot of the time, people will go to a physiotherapist, then the physiotherapist clears them, and they're okay, I'm done. But they don't strengthen themselves, so the problem keeps recurring.
But what if the doctor says you've done, like, you have this injury, maybe you've done an operation, and you cannot
They say don't go to a gym.
don't do any exercises. Don't do any weightlifting. How then?
As in, they've referred you to a physiotherapist already. I would see another doctor.
Really?
Really?
I would
You
consult
mean
a
that
different.
it's actually possible,
Okay,
even in
look,
this. Really?
In this current climate, there are no offense to the medical professionals out there, but some of the younger medical professionals, we have this movement called Exercise is Medicine. So at CGH, steered by, is it Ben Tan? Okay. So he is more geared towards exercise is recovery and medicine. So a lot of the older doctors may not be so keen or read up and well researched about this area.
Okay.
So in terms of that, I would get a second opinion.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, I mean, the takeaway from that is that if you feel that having an operation, post-op or an injury that you had before is what is stopping you from your fitness journey, you might want to reconsider, maybe get a second opinion. We're going to actually head back to Facebook Live and play some quick fire questions as well. So come and join us on our Facebook Live. Thank you so much to Charlotte and Yan Lin for joining us here in the studio. And you're inspiring us non-stop. I think everyone who has tuned in as well. Thanks for joining us on the show. We head to Facebook.
Okay, quick fire questions. Just shout out the answers as they happen. If the both of you were to arm wrestle, who would win?
My mom.
No way.
She has death grip. She holds
Death
the
grip?
Singapore record for dead hang. 3.5 minutes.
Okay. Now I'm feeling very
Now you're
inadequate.
silenced. Okay, my mom would win.
Okay, Charlotte, your favorite exercise?
Oh, dead hang. So
least favorite.
easy.
Least favorite exercise.
Least favorite would be the Turkish get up.
What is
Took me a whole year to learn that
Lying
and to
down
perfect
and
that.
standing up with the weight over your head. Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry?
Lord.
Yeah.
I'm sorry? Lying down and standing over the weight on your head. I feel like that's just
just waiting to get your head hit.
a hit injury. waiting to
Yen,
happen for me.
one thing you will always admire about your mom.
Her perseverance. She's never ever given up on a single workout. Longest workout, 3 hours.
What?
And she
crazy.
never gave
I
up.
must finish.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, last question. Charlotte, complete this sentence. The secret to strength at any age is?
Treasure your independence.
Wow. Nice. I like. Very good.
Would you actually take? So, what is your youngest client so far? You've, like Yan Lin, you've trained 5,000, more than 5,000 people. What's the youngest and what's the oldest age?
Ever or currently?
Ever, currently, ever. I guess ever would be more accurate. Yeah.
Ever. I have taken
The
kids
Egyptian.
As young as?
as young as
Egyptian
like
boy?
primary school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it came in like with health issues and stuff. And
No,
just
no,
wanted to
just
know.
normal. Yeah, like
okay.
say the parents exercise in the gym, the kids come along.
And then the oldest would be?
My mom.
Wonderful, amazing.
You know, your mom may be 79 years old, but you cannot say she's the youngest
Nope.
because she is no more than 50 right now.
Yeah.
I think so.
Arteries are 57, FYI.
Really?
So what, 50?
7.
Holy.
Measured.
Biologically.
Scientifically measured.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the
Yeah,
real
my
age
arteries
of
are
our
26 years
arteries.
younger than my passport age.
I'll put
Unreal.
that on a CV. You know what I
Unreal,
meant? Put
unreal.
that on CV. Talk about bragging rights.
Yeah, for sure.
Holy, I'm scared to find out what's the real age of my arteries. My arteries are like...
After you start exercising with us.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah,
I
yeah.
need to get talking with you about that. All right, where can we find out more information about maybe Bespoke Fitness?
So www.bespokefitness.com. Just drop us a message.
and is that where
Awesome.
we can order all these meals?
Can also. Yes,
or is
can.
it a separate thing?
Same.
All
Same.
right.
Just drop us an email.
All right.
Okay, got it.
Thanks for joining us here.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.